Tomorrow sees the release of a follow-up to The Tinder Swindler, one of Netflix's most watched documentaries ever. Now, you remember, it told the story of Shimon Leviev, a convicted fraudster, accused of using dating apps to con multiple women. Well, among them was Cecilie Fjellhøy, who says she was conned out of £200,000. Well, in her new series, Love Con Revenge, she's now on a mission to help other victims of romance scams, as they're called, to reclaim their lives. Wow, Cecilie joins me now. This is the best possible thing to do to get over what happened to you.
Yes.
I mean, I know this person wasn't convicted of crimes against you, was convicted of fraud, though. And this new series, Love Con Revenge, you know what it's like for these women and men, because it happens to men as well. You know exactly what they're going through.
Yeah, and I think that's what's powerful about this series, is that I meet them as a peer when I sit down. Absolutely. And I can explain to them kind of what happened to them and why.
And it's that thing as well, isn't it? It can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, we might sit here all smug watching this and say, I would never fall for that. Not in a million years. These people are so manipulative and so sly and sleek-it that they just know what buttons to press, don't they?
Yeah, like they are experts at human vulnerabilities. You know, it's like we're all vulnerable when we're looking for love. And there are just certain tactics that they just go after. And if we just tend to, we're just humans.
Yes.
We need to trust.
I know.
And that is just part of life.
And the way that they do that, because they know, you know, they target people who, actually, I think they target people who are really lovely, kind, decent people who, like, as you said, like you, looking for love.
Yeah.
And it's that thing of like, oh, they might just borrow a wee bit of money from you, but then they pay it back.
Yeah.
So then you think, oh, well, they paid back the 20 quid, the 100 quid, whatever. And then, of course, the amounts get more and more, don't they?
Yeah, it doesn't just suddenly that you lose up ending £200,000, you know? It's like, it is those small increments. And I'm trying to say, this is not a stranger. A lot of times it's like, how could you send money to a stranger? This is not a stranger to these individuals, to these victims. It's your loved one.
Yes.
It's the one that you go for to support, to get protection, to be loved. So of course, when something happens, you know, and someone might question it, you will run straight to them. And that's what's so sad about this crime, is that your criminal and the evilness is the one that you go to seek to get that protection. It's so horrible.
Oh, it's horrible. And oftentimes they're doing it to more than one person at the same time. I mean, it's just, they must have spreadsheets so that they don't get themselves mixed up. It's really horrible. Has it helped you, though? Because you went through hell. Yeah. It was absolutely horrific. Anybody that's seen The Tinder Swindlers, it's worth rewatching it, actually, before we watch your programme.
Yeah.
You went through absolute hell. Has your trust gone? Do you still want to look for someone, or has it made you just turn your back on any aspect of love?
Like, we have to trust in society. That is just how it is, and we have to love again. And I think for all the victims, like in Love Con Revenge as well, it's the same thing, is that you have to move on. And I think that's what this series have done for a lot of them, is like, I have to move on with my life. And justice comes in many forms. As you can see, like, we're on the ground with this show. You know, it's not that only we're telling the stories after it happened, but we're actively trying to do something to help them, which I think is amazing. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help them, you know, gather evidence, give them the confidence to go to the police again, see if we can do something for them.
Sure.
Because a lot of times when you go public with a story like this, is that you just feel, oh, the story's told, but what now?
Yeah, and also when you go public with it, people are very judgmental. I know that online you got an awful lot of awful trolling. It was absolutely disgusting when you were a victim. It's just not, it's not fair. And there is that fear, I think, with a lot of people going through this. They're embarrassed. They feel ashamed, and they shouldn't at all.
I think everyone, I sat down with them and they said, I felt so stupid and I can't believe I did that. And I'm trying to change that narrative. Don't talk about how you did what you did. Why did the criminal did what they did? And how were they so efficient? And how can they just continue and continue with no justice here? Those are the type of questions I
Exactly. And you don't want to go into a relationship, you know, like on the back foot, if you like. But I think it is about just being more aware, isn't it? Just, you know, really... Just if you feel, talk to somebody, talk to your friends, don't you think?
I always say, like, they love and they thrive on isolation, to isolate you. That it's just you and me. No one understands our relationship. And it's so important to very early on talk to the people around you about the people that you meet online, because you never know. Like, the stranger will become someone you love, but before that happens, that's so much easier to kind of break that spell.
Sure.
Because when you're deep down in it, it's so difficult to take the step back, because the more we put into a relationship or a business, it's more difficult to turn away then, you know, because you put so much into it. And with fraud, you put money as well, like you, and maybe your life is ruined. And I'm trying and I'm hoping society will, after watching kind of this series, will have a much better understanding of what romance fraud truly is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
We did get in touch with this fella.
Yeah.
But he is yet to respond. In the past, of course, he's denied all the allegations, as he would.
Yeah.
But really this, you know, it's like I was saying to you, has it made you feel better about yourself doing this show?
Yeah, like yeah. I have to say, it's just like my heart warms up when I can see kind of the victims glowing more, taking more of their power back. They don't need to be stepped over.
Sure.
And I think the Tinder Swindler did that for me, and being able now to...
And now, of course. Well, look, Love Con Revenge, it's going to be available to watch on Netflix from tomorrow. I can thoroughly recommend it, and I think you're doing an amazing job. Using something awful that happened to you to help other people, it's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. We upload new videos every single day. So click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for more amazing content.